Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline, and today I'm going to be discussing plastic pollution and the way it is currently killing our oceans. To start off, what is plastic pollution? Well, do you ever notice while walking on the sand at the beach the amounts of small little pieces there are scattered around? Well, these are known as microplastics, and over time, these small microplastics accumulate along with other plastic objects like water bottles, soda bottles, plastic bags, really all types of plastic debris. Moving forward, why we need to be more aware about the way plastic pollution is affecting marine life. There is about 9 million tons of plastic that gets dumped into the ocean, and this is putting marine life at risk. Each year, a significantly huge amount of lost or abandoned fishing equipment threatens sea life, leading to the death of thousands of marine mammals after ingesting plastic or even being entangled in it. Unfortunately, it is actually quite common and often that marine life ingests microplastics, which is due to the relatively small size. To add on why we need to be more aware about this, many seafood lovers, including myself, may not be aware that their food actually contains microplastics. When marine life ingests them and we consume them, they are being sent directly into our bodies. It is said that seafood eaters could be ingesting up to 11,000 pieces of microplastic particles a year. This can physically damage organs and leach hazardous chemicals, BPA being one of the main chemicals used in manufacture of plastic, is actually extremely harmful, impacting the immune function and reproduction. If you take a look at your bottom left corner, you can actually see the multiple pieces of debris found inside the fish. As a seafood lover, I was extremely surprised at how terrible the conditions are in the ocean that the fish actually consume multiple pieces of plastic debris. And I really think that other seafood lovers like myself should be aware about the types of conditions that these fish and marine life are having to live in. To further expand on how it is putting our health at risk, with the increasing numbers of microplastics, it has been said that at some point they may accumulate up the food chain. And this problem will not only be impacting ecosystems, but the health of soils that we need to grow our food on. And if our soil is being impacted by microplastics, what will happen to farming and the farming industry in general? It will create a lack of a food source. In addition, there is actually microplastics in the water we are consuming and the air we are breathing, which targets humans directly. Now, to put a spotlight on companies that revolve around the use of plastic, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, two rivalry companies who continue to manufacture single-use plastic bottles, is due to the availability of cheap materials to make virgin plastic, so there is no demand for recycled plastic. Companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, along with others, rely on the myth of recycling to avoid responsibility for this pollution. But think about it. Wherever you go, perhaps walking along the sidewalk, we see bottles with Coca-Cola's brand posted on it. Companies like these have the same incentive, and that's profit. But if they truly wanted to put an end to this pollution and demonstrate to the public that they indeed do care about the environment and not only about their own profit, they would immediately end its toxic relationship with the fossil fuel industry and avoid single-use plastics. However, I really doubt that companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi will put an end to their single-use manufacturers unless their consumers were to stop consuming their products. A couple of things we as the public can do to make a change with plastic pollution is changing the way you do laundry, purchasing clothes made from natural materials. We can stop using single-use plastics simply buying a water bottle that you like and reusing it instead of purchasing plastic bottles each time you're out. You can use public transportation. You can buy plastic-free cosmetics and look into them, also do a little bit of research on them. You can reuse grocery bags instead of purchasing new ones each time you take a visit to the grocery store. You can take recycling more serious. You can cook more instead of buying takeout and having your food wrapped in plastic wraps. You can also purchase items secondhand, and I really think that this is the most effective way of recycling. And buying secondhand is actually a lot more affordable than buying directly from the retail store. Not only can you purchase secondhand items and you'll be helping yourself and the planet overall, but the majority of these secondhand stores allow you to donate your items. There are many more small actions we can do to try and change the direction we are currently heading in. This could be the simple action of picking up that small piece of trash you chose to walk by. Please be aware about how plastic pollution could put all life on the planet at risk, not just marine life and ecosystems. Please take a few moments of your day to look into different alternatives you can include in your daily life. If we don't act now, who knows in a couple of years from now how severely damaged our oceans will be. It will then perhaps be too late to act, and we will regret ever bypassing the information we've came across. With that being said, thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I hope you found a couple of new ways to help put an end to plastic pollution so that we can save the oceans.